As I started to work on this video, I was finding myself feeling a little wobbly. Abraham Hicks calls it the wobble. So that's when you have split energy and you're, feeling unsteady in your powerful now. That is when you feel good, when you're allowing the fullness of who you are, the source within, to be present. So since I was feeling a little bit of that, I'm going to do 3 deep breaths, and I invite you to do them with me. And I'm going to use those 3 deep breaths to connect with my inner being. So the source within, the God within us. Abraham Hicks calls it your inner being. Neville would say, God is us. We are God. We are one consciousness. We are just expressing ourselves in different ways. So I am cannot be divided. So we can talk more about that too. But first, let's do 3 deep breaths and relax into having some fun talking about cool spiritual concepts. So one thing I do when I feel the wobble, or maybe I'm not allowing the fullness of who I am to be present, which is okay. We're human. When we expand and feel negative emotion, we're asking for more than we're letting in. That's Abraham Hicks again. I always put my hand on my chest and I always say, my inner being loves me and I love my inner being. When we bring it back to something general that is always kind of a good feeling statement, that generally can relax the resistance that is in us in that moment of some sort of negative emotion we're feeling. And so with practice, when we catch it early, Abraham Hicks calls it catching it early before the momentum goes down a road that doesn't feel good. We're going general with our statements. I often say going general is a superpower. So for me, a touchstone is hand on heart. I love my inner being. My inner being loves me. And sometimes I might say that 4 or 5 times just because it feels quite good to say it. So again, to help with starting from a neutral place, say after meditation, which I do every day, and I highly encourage a meditative practice. And I'm taking a meditation course right now from Yoga MU, and one thing the instructor said, which is quite brilliant, is we meditate to meditate. There are all these wonderful benefits, but it is important to bring it back to the essence. We meditate to meditate and leave it right there as is. So that might be enough for now, as I am doing short videos as I get better at this. And as I learn how to edit and stuff, because I don't know how to do that. I am a film technician by trade, but I work in sound and I work on set. So I work in the immediacy of making TV and movies instead of behind the scenes like those amazing creative folk that are editors and our sound editors and our Foley artists and our dialogue editors and our picture editors and everything else, and all the gorgeousness that happens after what I do is done on set. So I feel like this was a good introduction for me to get better at following a script as well. But this feels like a good place to say, you know what, we did a little more intro stuff. Remember, going general is your superpower.